look who I have here. It's our beloved Dwarf II, and I love Dwarf II. It has a lot of great features, and Dwarflab has been doing some upgrades, and I want to find out what it has as of today. It's August 2nd, 2025. And I may do this video today and tomorrow there's new upgrades, so I never know. But as of today, let's see what we have. There is a mandatory upgrade that you have to do, and here is the information. For you to keep updated on Dwarflab apps, I highly recommend to join the Facebook groups for the Dwarf community, and there is one for Dwarf 3, and for Dwarf 2, probably the official page for Dwarflab. And here in my channel, as I love Dwarf 2, and I'm going to keep using it, especially that I can put different filters. I use my Optolong filters, and they work amazing. That's a good one, Dwarf. Just be sure that you have the latest upgrades on the app and the mandatory firmware. So now let's just go ahead and click there and connect and see what we have. Let's see what happens. I already did the app upgrade a little while ago. Okay. So it is not connecting right now. So let me just go ahead and check on the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. So I am going to cancel this. So I finally was able to connect it, and sometimes when I get these problems, what you need to do is check a few things. Normally after an upgrade, and there has been several upgrades in a row, so I like to turn off the device and just wait for about 15 seconds, maybe a little bit more, and also close the app and restart. And sometimes I have to even restart the phone, the device that I am using. That's the way that I solve these problems normally. Unfortunately, if it happens in the middle of the night when you want to do an imaging session, that's when things can get a lot of stress. If you do any type of upgrade, just test during the day before, like what I just did, because you don't want to have these technical problems in the middle of the night when you are involved in trying to find a target. Let's go back here to the screen, and now let me just go ahead and take a look at the app here, and it looks similar to what I had before. Okay, so now I am in the home page, and I want to go here into photo, and we have the same screen as the Dwarf 3, and I want to go into Astro Mode, and I want to see what's in there. So we have the infrared, cut the IR, because this one, the Dwarf 2, that's how it works. The shutter speed, the gain, the count, which is all the same. I want to check here on the settings and see if there's anything new. I believe the binning, the resolution 4K and 2K, so that's good. But where I'm really curious to look now, it's on the album, because I took several images here, and this is the latest one, which is the one that I am more interested. We do have it. I am back here on the Infinity Lab. Now let's see if this works or not. Dwarf 2 can use the Stellar Studio. I saw one post. So in order to do that, let's go to connection settings, and let's go into STA mode, okay? And the STA mode, you have to have your Wi-Fi connected, which I had it. I just thought it was not connected as STA. I'd have to restart the STA. Okay, so it is connected, and let me just go ahead and confirm here my connection, which I have done it before, obviously. Now I am going back to Dwarf 2, connection success. Let me go back to album, click on select my image, and we're back to the same thing. So I don't know, now it is connected to Stellar Studio. Okay, I am back to the app, and I've been back and forward trying to solve this, and it's telling me that I need the 2.9 or above. And now I go back here because I can't do anything else, and I am here on the Dwarf 2, so it's telling me that I am in the 2.1.11, which I believe it's above the other one. I am going to try something, and I am going to reboot here. Yes, let's just go ahead and reboot right now. And I am also going to restart this app again. It says here it has to be above the 2.1.9, and I have the 0.11. So I should be able to get the Stellar Studio. So I am going to restart this again and come back. Okay, so now I uninstall the app. This is another possible solution. Completely uninstall the app and install it again. And I use Dwarf 3 on this one too. And still, I'm not getting anything right now. Oh, well, now I'm seeing the Stellar Studio. Okay. And it's still giving me the same error that firmware 2.1.9 and I have 2.1.11. It's also important to know that I am connected to their cloud because it asked me to log in, so that part was done. At this point, I am just going to ask Dwarflab and see what happens there. Well, so I contacted Dwarflab and they were extremely fast as always. And this is what Claire wrote for me, my dear friend Claire. So the error message that says supports DSO images taken with firmware 2.19 or above means that deep sky images captured using the older firmware version, which it was just older by a few days, literally, are not compatible with the current post-processing features, and then we have to use the new processing tools such as stacking or Stellar Studio, and this is for Dwarf 2, so it is confirmed. Then you need to update the firmware first and then recapture the images. So those images are not going to be able to be post-processed using the Stellar Studio, and it should be good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to subscribe to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to also be part of the membership program, which is just $3.99 a month, and it helps to keep this page going. It's very complicated to make all of these videos and all of this research. Here's a video that is going to explain how to do it. It's very quick. If you want to know about more of my editing process, just please join my membership program. And in this program, I provide lots of tutorials with PDF documents of all the steps for PixInsight and soon for Cyril and SETI Astro Suite, especially those cheat sheets.